Good morning. How are we today? What a cracking day we're having here. Hope you're having one too. And it's been a bit of a busy morning. And in fact, it's been a busy week over here at Mr. B's house because Mrs. B has been on a working holiday, let's call it, on a lovely houseboat down the river. And I've been Mr. Mum, and I have I've I've left a mess, let's say. There's a bit of a mess everywhere. Hello, Steve. Mr. Mum is looking forward to his lovely wife coming home and having her energy back in the house. Anyway, and of course, this is the week that we signed up our children to start all sorts of sports and things, so it's been fantastic. It has been actually really good watching them step up and I'm really surprised. Went to boxing this week. My eldest went to boxing, and I was very impressed with the coach there who sat them down and was talking about gratitude and appreciating what you have. And like, I appreciate my wife when you come home, darling. Yes. But I was also chatting to one of the teachers at the school my boys go to, and we were talking a little bit about bullying. And as a part of the Superhero University, that's actually something we cover. And I've got to be fairly honest here. I have not taught in a school that has been able to nail the bullying thing. Okay? And as much as we tell our children just to ignore it and just to walk away, it doesn't work. It doesn't work a lot of the time. And my boy was early on, when he was in about grade 2, he really copped it. He was getting bullied quite a bit. And all the strategies and talking to the teachers and doing all the back and forth, it didn't seem to work. And he was still feeling overwhelmed and scared and wouldn't put himself out there. So over the past 10 years, I guess, it's been a real interest of mine. Interest. It's been something we've looked into quite a bit. And teaching them to walk away is okay, but if it keeps happening and they keep walking away, they're still carrying that feeling, that overwhelm, that fear. And so we need to get over that. And one way we do that in the Superhero University is to charge our batteries. All right, and kind of like this, we call it the force of awesomeness. So there's this zombie wall, this barrier that nothing can get through if you tap into the right feelings and if you tap into past experiences and you've got your batteries charged. Okay, your energy's up. There's many different strategies, and one strategy doesn't necessarily work for every child, and we need to, apart from charging batteries and keeping your energy high, and we need to work out what's going to work for your child the best. A good quick one-liner is great, okay, to put a bully back in their place. But if it keeps happening, and sometimes it can, it's not necessarily the best option. But there's some things that work, some things that don't. And I remember sitting in the staff room, and we'd be we'd be knowing that these little cliques are happening in the playground, and we know who are those children that want to dominate, and we know who are the sensitive children who kind of sit back and take it. And you just, honestly, I remember sitting there thinking to myself in my head, just say something, buddy, say something. But yeah, it's great when kids can deal with it on their own. And we once saw a child who just had enough, and this child was picked on for years. I remember this vividly. And the bully was standing over him, and he was sitting on the chair, and he got up and he whacked him one in the nose. Now, as much as that's not what we teach in the Superhero University, he did stand up for himself. And that bully, I remember, didn't come back. Now, I'm not saying to do that. Please don't think I'm saying to do that. Yes, but we cover lots and lots of things and some strategies and some processes that you can use in Superhero University to actually stop and deflect bullies really quite well, if I do say so myself. Oh, it's the lovely Joe's joined us. Hello, Joe. Yes, so I'm looking forward to my lovely wife coming home, and I will have the house clean for you, promise. My mother said she'd come over and help. No, it's fine. I hope you're having a lovely last day on the boat, doing all the things. She's writing a book. I'm very excited. Mrs. B's writing a book. Yes, all right. So I've got a training coming up, talking all things brains and rewiring, if my voice can last, because it's not doing very well at the moment. If you'd like to join the webinar in about 45 minutes, I would love to have you on board. Yes, what else? And we have got, it's only 3 days to go. Superhero University is kicking off. We won't be taking anybody on after that stage. There are 15 spots to start on the 1st for Superhero University. It goes for 3 months. And we cover all things bullying and mindset and success principles and stepping out of your comfort zone and all the things. All the things that aren't really taught in schools, I believe, or isn't part of the culture. So we're doing that and some awesome strategies, activities that you can use at home to get mindset on track and booming. All right. I'm having a bad hair day, I can see. All right. True, Steve. True. It's a big part of it. Yeah, Steve has just said it's a sad thing. Society, a society problem, and can only be fixed by society. Pretty much. But you know yourself, Steve. I know Steve, and Steve's a bit of a legend. And I would say Steve has a positive type mindset. And if you can keep your feelings and your mindset positive, then it's kind of like nothing can hurt you. Well, not nothing can hurt you. We all have those days. But when there's bullying going on, it's a lot easier in a confident child to find that energy, be able to walk off. And when you walk off, even just when you walk off and they can see that nothing can hurt you, that's often enough to deflect. And the bullies don't necessarily come back as often. So yeah, doing that, finding that energy, finding that confidence. But if you walk off like this, they can tell, and of course they're going to attack. So yeah, that's why we put up the zombie wall and find that feeling again. All right, I've got to go. I've got to start setting up. All right, I'll put the links somewhere on the page for the Superhero University, and if you want to join our brain training, we've had a new record. Okay, our previous average gain for reading, this is, from Rewiring Brains was 2 years improvement within 6 months. We're now 2 years and 2 months is the average. Woohoo! I'm pretty impressed with that. All right, bye for now, guys. Have a great day.